EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Houston Texans. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. A man who was a collegiate standout nearby in Austin, it's Bijan Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Mayfield looks to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down. A give to Robinson on the option. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Mayfield. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42. First down, Eagles. Option play. Here's Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Texans, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Cowboy 80, Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. He's got his man Randall. And he's going to go out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Ready.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The Texans at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, That gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he's got the first as they bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now Stroud. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Stroud. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one a first down pickup of 8. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
18 Rattlers.
The throwing again is Stroud. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
First down, Mayfield. And his throw here's incomplete. Not that time for Watkins. And it's second down. You can look at the defense for these Texans. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's try to get to that number 1 spot. Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Fielded just inside the 30. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, their whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
First and 10, it's Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Malone. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Baker going to change it up. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. He's got room to roam, and he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to safe back at the 16-yard line. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. touchdown. Quez Watkins, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Following the interception, Mayfield. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Now Mayfield. The quick hitter complete. It's Brown. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Bijan Robinson, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Stroud. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jordan Davis. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Pulled in at the 24. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Mayfield on first down. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Mayfield with it once more. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, they look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Stroud looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Inside the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Go street. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Past the 20. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
70 Lions. Go.
Now Stroud. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Stroud now on 2nd down. Outright to Smith and Jigba. Touchdown! Jackson Smith and Jigba from 6 yards away. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Texans 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And I do believe the offense got this back. Goodness, they did. Their own 1-yard line is where they got it back, cutting it close here. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards.
A 41-yard gain. And an Eagle first down.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36. 23 yards the pickup there. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard. Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 32 on the play. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd down and 4.
Hands it off out of the gun. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
18 Rattler. Ready,
1st and 10, it's Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
2nd and 10, here's Stroud. And complete to Smith and Jigba. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Stroud to throw it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
Cougar 19.
And Stroud now to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jackson Smith-Njigba with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Texans get a bit closer.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Texans 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mayfield. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Here's a screen for Robinson.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fielded at about the 28. A solid stiff arm. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7.
And the Texans will take over.
Okay, break.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Eagles are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Texans 21.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Street.
On second down, it's Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
65 cat. Panther 11.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Flushed out right.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
That gain on third down, good for 28.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
70 Ranger. Ready?
Stroud.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Mustang 19. Ready?
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
At their own 11-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
Jalen Petrie picks it off.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Stroud out of the gun here.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Panther 60.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Texans 28. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Up, up. What's up?
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A big play there. 50 yards.
And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Going deep here for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Mayfield off the play fake. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Ready, break.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready.
Stroud to throw it.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Stroud.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his right. And oh, he coughed it up.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going inside the 20.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that
is intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Here we go. Start.
This is 1st and 10. Stroud.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top